Love.
Got more of that here.
Here comes Sora.
Soaring through the archer. I won't repeat exactly what kind of Matsushima looks like he couldn't give a hoot. He acts like there's no pressure, it doesn't matter. He plays like he's in the training hall. And that's really, really intimidating when you're up against someone who just shows you nothing, gives you nothing, just dead in the eyes.
And he does it consistently. What about Matsushima? What are the shots that you're particularly picking out that you've seen from him this week that are going to be dangerous?
Oh, there's so many, John, but it's his power. It's his power. You know, he can produce so much racket speed, and he's so well built. It almost doesn't seem to matter what spins on the ball. He'll dismiss it. If the ball's long enough or high enough, he will finish the point.
3-all.
And let's just flip now to Lim Min-Roo. What was behind that, frankly, statement victory that he scored against the top-seeded player?
The subtleties of his serve-receive game, right up there. Maybe even the best serve receiver in the world, Lim Min-Roo, on his day. He's known for his Chiquita flick. He can help him get on the front foot straight away in the rally.
You know, that nearly came back to the table.
At the top edge of the racket, we've seen those land.
He just got the hurry up from coach, saying, have a look out.
It's nice, actually, the coach, Seiki Ishikawa, who's now the head coach of the men's team. Not too different than Matsushima in terms of personality. He's a very cool cucumber as well. Been a bit of a shuffle. Wow.
5-4.
Oh, what can you do about that? Deadly.
So he goes to his right, blasts it on the forehand, inside out. Incredible.
5-all.
Sent Lim Min-Roo to the shop. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing that Matsushima's more powerful. Lim Min-Roo's going to have to try and shut that down with heavy spin and unpredictable placement, or he could be in trouble.
6-5.
Nice wide serve there from the silent assassin.
What's the Lim Min-Roo game plan in terms of where he wants to take Matsushima?
You can't really generalise. It depends on the point. It depends on what the opponent's giving him. He just has to look to attack where he can, open the table for himself, make use.
Yeah, well said. Probably more a case of what he doesn't want to do than what he does. And at the moment, with a 3-point advantage, what he's doing is working.
8-6.
It's a fine line between being controlled and being overly aggressive. That was a tough ask. Good dwell from Matsushima with the backhand into that temptation zone.
When you say good dwell, you mean the ball holds up a little bit?
Yeah, and you're just making use of the traction of the rubber. Just contacting the ball for a little bit longer. Sort of caressing, holding the ball. Notice it more with slower shots.
He was alive to the danger there. That serve came deep and fast at him, but he had all the time in the world. And having been 3 behind, Matsushima now leads by 1.
Served float to the forehand of Lim Min-Roo. Oh, and you see this flick.
Oh, a show of emotion.
Look at this here, John. You see, he doesn't really come up the back of the ball. He comes around the side. There's not much top spin on that receive, and that's why Matsushima dumped it.
The Sora stamp. Now, did you hear that? That was Wong Yi-zhe sitting in the chair with that noise because he's part of this Lim Won-ryu team. He makes the noise. His player just does it quietly on the table and has the game point. And didn't look that close. Sora thought he might have had a touch.
You mentioned that Lee Sang-soo and Lin Gao-yuan will close the curtains on this session. John, the winner of this match will play the winner of that one. Yeah, rub in your hands. Don't blame you.
One love.
Yeah. When he's coming forward and swarming you, that must be an intimidating prospect.
Just loose enough here. And then, yeah, coming across the ball a little bit and going into the middle of Lim Won-ryu.
Oh, you could see the intention.
This is the beauty of the wide serve. It can open the table for you right away, but it was a very snappy receive there from Lim Won-ryu.
Some great gets, some great returns from Lim Won-ryu in vain.
Did very well, didn't he, there? And Matsushima did even better at staying calm, staying fluid and relaxed in the upper body, taking the ball right off the bounce. He could just hit the top edge there with that backhand, Matsushima.
You tend to forget he's so young. His temperament is incredible, Matsushima. Nothing phases him.
Yeah, I mean, Tomokazu Haramoto was the one, wasn't he, beating the top Chinese players so regularly. But I think in terms of a long-term concern, the very, very best players will have their eye more so on Matsushima. I think he has so many strings to his bow. And it's the demeanor. It's the way he goes about it as well. That's a fiery backhand from Lim Won-ryu. Wow.
Oh, calm as you like. That's Sora.
Turned and burned. Again, the wide serve coming in. Lim Won-ryu pivoting. Left the door open. It was a great effort. Matsushima. Stone cold again.
Five, four.
Knows this is a real chance. The Japanese national champion. I don't know if you watched the final between Matsushima and Shinazuka, but the biggest smile I've ever seen from Matsushima after winning the Japan Nationals.
Well, remember, it also, I mean, he won 4-1, didn't he? And it won by the same scoreline against Haramoto to get to that final. No wonder he was smiling. 17 years old, all Japan champion. But Lim Won-ryu is just opening up a little bit of a gap here.
Such an emotional chord swung. He's playing each stroke along with Lim Won-ryu.
Yeah, as I said, he provides the noise, he provides the emotion, because Lim Won-ryu just quietly goes about his business. Undemonstrative, but very effective.
Ooh, Matsushima miffed.
Yeah, this is moving into danger territory, really. He's a game down, 3 behind, getting towards the business end of the second. And the force there, you can see, is with Lim Win-Rui, 6 of the last 8 points. There's another.
5-9.
Getting a bit desperate here, Matsushima. Took on a Chiquita in the point before that he didn't need to. And here, he's lost his head.
Yeah, he lost that 3 points ago.
Yeah,
mentally out of.
Love all. Love 1.
And Sora's going to have to sort his head out, because the way he just gave that end of the second game away, he can't carry that on over into this one.
No.
Presumably, he was thinking, right, we start again.
1.
Yeah, maybe just trying to conserve some energy, just sod it, have it, Lim Win-Rui, you're the better player. Come into game 3 now and just, you know, try and really take the game to Lim Win-Rui. It's interesting, isn't it? After winning that Champions Frankfurt in 2023, Lim Win-Rui has not had too much success.
No. No, his results have been, quite frankly, disappointing. Hence the slip to, what, 14th?
Yeah.
In the rankings?
Feels strange to see him outside the top 10.
What does Sora need to do now? He's got to build again. Not start again, but he's got to somehow rebuild this match.
See if he changed anything with the service. A lot of the issues in the rally is starting straight from the serve receive. But it's the spin factor coming in from Lim Win-Rui. I talked about the contact briefly. You know, it's such high quality. Every single shot.
Yeah.
4-2.
Really good point, because he's struggling really, because Sora Matsushima wants to force the issue. He's not being allowed to. Well, that snap to run that has seen him take 12 out of the preceding 16 points available. But he still leads by 2 serving.
Like a mantis there, Lim Win-Rui. That net could have made things difficult. It did give him more time. That's all well and good, though. He was proactive. Oh, so smooth. He's in the groove.
And he's doing it in such a way that we're just seeing the Sora Matsushima head drop a little bit. He's not in a good place, the young man from Japan.
Now it's about the killer instinct of Lim Win-Rui. Can he finish him off?
7-3. Let 7-3.
Ooh, bit of a tomahawk chop block from Lim Win-Rui. Man, I've not seen Matsushima this emotional in a while.
And that's it. That's the genius of Lim Win-Rui. Anything his opponent throws at him, he gets back. And that piles the mental pressure on the young Japanese player.
It's an old head on young shoulders. His anticipation is immense. He knows exactly where the ball's going. He is a mastermind, a genius.
7 game points.
11-3.
And this
Game
is
two.
just as it comes tamely for the second game in a row. Time spent with the coach.
Fourth game, Lin to serve, love all.
This is fascinating, John. I
one.
mean, he's the last Japanese player remaining here in Incheon in the men's side of things. Usually you don't see the Japanese players acting like this. He's got that dog in him, Matsushima. And I think what that means is, you know, if he can
Lock
channel that in the right way, he could definitely be such a force to be reckoned with. The leading man for Japan for a long time.
But you give him the benefit of the doubt, or any doubt that may exist, because he is 17, because he's still learning. And he has got game, hasn't he, as we're seeing.
Port.
Fault called?
1-2.
Just to add salt in the wounds there.
Yeah.
Let.
Did you see, he just flicked the ball away there. He's not
1-2.
happy.
Let. 1-2.
It's moving as if he just wants this one done.
Let. 1-2. Two-all.
There's a reminder for you. That's what he's got.
Well, Lin Wei-Mu undoubtedly in very good form, very confident, but he wouldn't have been expecting to be in this position at this point in the match, time-wise.
Oh, no way. And there was no way in the end, despite the valiant efforts of Lin Wei-Mu.
Awesome, the rally of the match there. And of course, no reaction from Matsushima.
No, he takes some putting away, the man from Chinese Taipei. It's a sliver of a chance for Sora Matsushima. Leads by 2. Needing to win every game now.
He's done well here after being faltered, Matsushima.
Gathered himself, hasn't he? Because he did look adrift.
Whoa. Sweeping the legs from beneath himself as he played that.
You kind of feel with him that if he can hit his way out of trouble, he might be able to build something on that.
Oh, did an Anders Link receive there, Sora Matsushima? 8-2.
That's 8-3. And this is so smart. If Lin Wei-Mu can just hang around a bit here, this game may not yet be done. But there's a chance here for the young man. More than a chance. It's now 6 game points to get 1 back and maybe begin to believe again.
struggling to penetrate through Matsushima with the power play
Fifth
in that game.
Matsushima to serve, love all.
Matsushima needs a good start here.
One,
Well, that's what he's going to do. Does Lin have to just do all he can to just slow him down, not give him the ball to hit, mix it up, frustrate him again?
One,
Yes,
all.
yeah, he does. He has to stay ice cool as well here, Lin Winru. Nice feeling, goodness me. Fanning backhand. Great touch. It's one of the best shots we've seen so far in this match. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So nice, I'll say it twice.
He made a couple of gets here. Look at that, he's on his knees. He's on the ground. Matsushima.
If you know anybody who doesn't think table tennis is a sport, tell them to tune in right here, right now. They will very, very quickly be proven wrong. It is so taxing on the body at this level. The demands, I mean, the posture you have to get, the way you have to anatomically contort to be able to make a counter possible against that level of rotation from that distance.
3-2.
And with that snappy, stabbing backhand, he gets back in front, Matsushima. They're coming thick and fast. Epic rallies. These two are leaving nothing behind.
Look how he held the table there, Matsushima. That was awesome. Lin Winru couldn't believe it. Threw the kitchen sink at him. Some of that backhand Matsushima played early on in the point. Absolutely clobbered it. This is the very, very highest level of table tennis here.
3-4.
Oh, nearly escaped Matsushima. Great pressure from Lin Winru, straight from the serve. Surprised Matsushima, who had to improvise and play a push. And then he was on the back foot.
Two really strong points for Lin Winru there. Just when Matsushima was winding up and promising to give us another one of these. Absorbing quarter-final. They look as if they're making a grab to dominate the highlights reels come the end of this week in Incheon. We're seeing great rallies.
Welcome to the new age. The future is just so bright. Look at that backhand from Matsushima. Trading blows, the control.
But the timeout was taken for a reason, because Lin Winru's just put together a string of points, and very good ones at that.
Look how quickly he scuttled across to play that backhand flick from the forehand side and to play that angle. So cute. Oh. Mesmerizing backhand play from Matsushima. And Lin showing the alpha side now. He wants this badly. He wants to water this title drought.
And a fist pump to the coach as well. Yeah, the alpha came out there.
4-8.
He knows that he wanted to nip the Matsushima comeback in the bud and get this one done. And he's doing just that as it stands. 6 of the last 8 points when he really matters most.
4,
Oh,
4-9.
Could knock the remaining stuffing out of the young man.
let's have a look at this
4-9.
jump.
10-4.
And just like that, there are 6 match points now for Lin Wenru, who has weathered something of a storm, a Sora storm, and now stands on the brink of the semis.
Red 10-4.
Banged long. And that is that. It was an unmemorable end to a match which produced some absolute high quality